set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hits. With the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Marvin Veras will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Ricky Vargas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ricky Vargas.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ball and no strikes here.
Clearly, this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Vargas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller.
Nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Now at the plate, Freddie Akins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 4th, first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rusty Larson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Yanks leave 1-0 in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. Corey Kluber is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Now batting, Connor Pitts. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping up to the plate, Boof Bobo. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. From the belt, the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Pitts leads off second with one gun in the inning. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Up around the face.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bird has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. Still no score. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder, Davis. Sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Jason Jordan.
In now, Jason Jordan. Delivery to him on the way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts moves over.
Game. Watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Bird, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Davis is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
So stepping in, number 55, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts is over, and the inning is over. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 New York. Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Jeff Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Kluber, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2007.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that one just missed outside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, John Pitts. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0. Runners off for second. There's a drive out toward left center field. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now, Steven Swanson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Larson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he just misses with a curveball. Pitts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Ricky Vargas. He reached on a single in his first try.
Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Akins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He pulls this one into right. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Carmen Feliciano.
Designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. To short. And there's one down now. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Riding in once again, Jesse Pitts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Two-0 count, the pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Standing in, Connor Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rusty Larson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Jordan. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Jordan, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Davis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to short. 1 there on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Bobo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. The called strike over the outside corner. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Sliced hard on the ground. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Scorched to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
So striding in, Jeff Pitts. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball one. In his career, Pitts carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bird racing back, still going back, and now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 65 for him here, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Into the box now, John Pitts.
Right fielder, John
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We played 4, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 13, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. At the plate, Mike Bird. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Still 1-2.
That's foul.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, number 55, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Ricky Vargas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Steven Swanson. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
First baseman, Steven Swanson.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Jackson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Sammy Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Changeup in for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano.
Riding into the box, Carmen Feliciano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Austin Jackson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-2. Fouled off. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Freddie Akins. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. The first baseman, Rusty Larson.
Ready for another shot now. Rusty Larson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Larson at second with 2 down. Liner toward right center. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Two out with the man at first. Two and two. In the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it hits. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts.
For the Rays, center fielder, Jesse
Ready
Pitts.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Bobo.
Coming to the plate now, Bobo. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0. There he goes. This one's down to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Eddie Santiago is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Eddie Santiago.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Alex Avila.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Mike Bird, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Pitts shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting. Number
Digging in and looking for more. Number 55. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left, number 21 for him on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box, Ricky Vargas, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Eric Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Eric Trevino.
Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. John Pitts will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in, John Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Pitts on at first, nobody out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Zach Britton comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Zach Britton. First baseman number 44, Stephen Swanson.
Stepping in now, Stephen Swanson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 2-1. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, digging for 2. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And he's been doing this a lot this season. I'm told that's his 8th triple of the season, and he's not done yet. He should feel really good about that.
In now, Carmen Feliciano, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. So 1-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but foul. The 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Larson has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in, Connor Pitts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Feliciano stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 in favor of Tampa Bay. Gabriel Becerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Gabriel Becerra.
Striding in, Austin Jackson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping up now, Freddie Akins, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Rusty Larson. 0-1 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fouled away. Popped him up. Hits onto the grass. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 3. Digging in, Bobo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Count still at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 1-2 pitch. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
It's the best competition in all of sport. The pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bobo leads off first with 1 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. John Pitts is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it remains 5-3. Gregory Pitts takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Gregory Pitts.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jason Jordan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Pitts is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Pitts is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Pitts going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for New York, Mike Bird. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Last chance for the Yankees. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Tampa Bay earned their 119th win, most in the division. Eddie Santiago wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Gregory Pitts closes the door for the save, his 49th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.